Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Plan B TV. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my best in order to shorten the time. I'm going to be teaching you how to fill in your YouTube monetization task info. I know a lot of people are wondering because YouTube have gave a deadline that on the 30th of May, which is this month, if nobody fill in, that they will be collecting nothing but 30%. Whoa, 30%, in case you don't understand, imagine you get paid of 1,000 US dollars or euro, or depending on where you are from, they will take 300 from it, which is they'll pay you 700. The purpose of this is that they want you to fill in, they want to know where you are from, so that at the end of the month, if you post a video and all the views you are getting for the United States, they will take their own personal tax from it. So if your view is coming from the country where you live or the country where or whatsoever but outside the US, so they have nothing to do with your tax. But if you are getting view for the United States, the YouTube have decided to be taking their tax or their revenue from it. So let's get started, guys. So as it is, I'm not going to be spending more time to lecture you what is Google Adsence, because if you're not yet monetized, Google Adsence is not for you. But I know along the line, you need Google Adsence when you are monetized. But for the now, this one is for those that have already been monetized. If you're already monetized, I believe that you already know what is Google Adsence and you have the account. So let's log in and let's get started, guys. I'm going to be trying my best to give you little details and shorten this video so that you will understand. So once you log into your Google Adsence, this is what will pop up and you start filling it. The next step is they ask you, are you an individual or non-individual entity? So if your YouTube is personally for you, it's not for organization, it's not for a company, I believe that all you need to do is to fill in the individual. Then you click next. In the next place, you will see where they ask you, are you a citizen or a resident of the United States? This is what is mostly important. All you need to say, no, I'm not a citizen of the United States. So the next thing will pop up. So the next step is that they said, on your previous selected answer, a W-8 form is needed. What is W-8 form? This form is most commonly used by non-US individual and would also be used to claim tax treating benefits. This is it. So there's no need for me to read the other part. You are non-US citizen. So let's go to the next step. So in this place, this is where most people really don't understand. You must fill your real name. Don't go and fill your YouTube name or your Google Adsence, please. Fill in your real name as it is in your document or as it is in your bank. So you fill in your real name. I believe that when you created your Google Adsence, you already filled those parts. In case you made a mistake, this is where you need to correct it, and you go to your Google Adsence to correct it again. So on the other part, they also say DBA, doing business as name of disregarded entity. Now, they said you have to select the country region, which is quietly easy. So you fill in your country where you live. And in the next part, I know that they use a slang, which is foreign TIN, which is tax information number. This other part is for those that are in the US. So this one is for the foreigners. So if you are not in the US, you fill in the first place. So I'm going to be filling my own. For those of you who live in Italy, I believe this is where you can find your tax registration number. For those who live in Germany, this is where you can find your tax registration number. In case I get it wrong, I still to be corrected, and before you even fill it, you must ask your assistant social or whoever that you believe have more idea more than you where you can get your tax information number. I'm going to be filling in my own tax registration number. For those of you who lives in France, I believe that your tax registration number, you can find it on your impôt, which you do. You will look for where they wrote numéro fiscal, I believe in the front page, I don't know. So you're going to be asking those who already have more ideas. If you are not working, I believe there is a way for you to also get your tax monetization number. So let me fill in my own personal details and go to the next step. So I'm not going to be telling you where you live. You already know where you live. I believe that you should fill in that place. So let me quickly fill in my own. I will be right back. So the next step is asking, mailing address is the same as permanent resident address. The reason they're asking you this, the place is going to be receiving your letter. You know, some people live in one place but receive letter from another place, maybe they have public address where they receive letter from. So if you have public address, you're going to be filling your public address below. But if it is the same place you live, that's where you receive your letter, then you click on, you check on this place. So the next thing they're asking is to go to the next step. So the next step is for you to review everything that you have filled in, just as we are seeing here. So I'm sorry guys, I'm blunting out my information. The reason for it is because this is my privacy. It contains everything about my personal life. This is my real name, my tax information, my home address. You know, sometimes I talk anyhow on YouTube, so I don't want anybody to trace me back home. So let's go to the next step. Once you click next, this is what pop up. So I'm going to be blunting my informations, and I also have got to review if I made a mistake. So everything in my basic information that I filled before is right. So the next step is that they're asking you, and you have to pay good attention to this. They said, are you claiming a reduced rate of withholding under a tax threaten? So basically, if you say no, US tax law may impose a 30% withholding tax on payments that are considered US source income. This tax may be reduced or eliminated for any payee that qualified under a relevant tax threaten. On the other part, say yes, residents of the country's region claiming threaten with the US. So for me, I believe that the country where I reside are claiming threaten with the US. So you have to Google your own country to check if they are claiming tax or threaten with the US or something like that. So my own, I'm going to be clicking yes. So in this place, they're going to be asking you the next step, that residents of the country regions claiming threaten with the US. You have to search for your country. So for me, I'm going to be searching for my country. So after filling these parts, so the next part is for you to fill in these places. So I'm not going to be reading. I know there are a lot more. So you have to click and check every part of this. Like I put my own for 0% reduced threatening rate. So I really don't know much about it, but I believe that for what I've read and what I've seen, that's what most people did. So I don't think there will be a penalty for that. I don't know. So I already fill in the tax withholding rate. So I decided to use 0% reduce threatening rate. So let's go to the next page. So in this part, they're giving you a form where you can read the informations of the things that you have done so far. So if you want to read it, you can read it, or you can click back to go and make correction. But for me, I believe that I've done my best, and I believe that what I did is right. So the next, I'm going to be clicking, go to the next page. They're asking you the full legal name. You know your full legal name. So if you know your name is Ogedegbe or you fill all your information. But for me, let me fill in my full legal name. So the next part is that after you fill in your name, they're going to be asking you if you are the one that is controlling this YouTube. Let me just read it out to you. Are you the person listed in the signature section, which is your name? Yes, I'm the person listed in the signature sections, and I'm completing this form on my behalf, which is me. I'm not doing it for the company. So let's go to the next part, which I believe is the last step. So I believe this is the last page, and now it's asking you, as an individual or entity identified in the task identity sections, performed any activities and service for the Google within the US. So me, I'm going to be saying I don't live within the US, no. So this is my certificate, and I certify that the service provided to the Google or it is affiliated will be performed solely outside the US. Boom. So let's go to the next part. Now it's asking, am I providing task info for a new or existing payment profile that hasn't received payments? No, I've been receiving payments. I'm providing tax information for an existing payment profile that has previously received payments. Yes. So for you, if you have not been receiving payment from YouTube, you can fill in that I'm providing tax info for a new or existing payment profile that has not yet received. That if you have not yet received, but for me, I've been showing this guy money for God know how long now. So now you fill in the last part, like, okay, I understand, blah 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 blah, the penalty. Now, so no changes is made. Then this one they said is optional. Like for example, you want to make changes, and I believe this is not really that important. Now you click on submit, then boom. Finally, everything claimed is working. Okay, now I've done mine. I believe that you can take the step by step to do yours, so you can share this video to your friends. So in case maybe you want to fill in, maybe you made a mistake, or you want to do something to correct everything, it's quite easy. You see this place, they're saying submit new form, which means maybe you want to submit a new form, tax info, you change your countries or whatsoever it is. So this is what we end the video today. If you enjoyed this video, which I know you already enjoyed the video, I might took time to explain because I talk too much, but I'm going to be needing your support to click on subscribe, share this video, comment your thoughts, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell if you subscribe. Thank you everybody. Until we meet again, stay tuned with Plan B TV Talk Show. Peace out.
You are welcome to the shine is here. We had to give you the news, to tell you what in the south. Put up your lights, put up your comments, share it to your friends, and share to your family. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And I see the show you support. Now say God bless you too.
Adsence on the beat.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.